What's up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another video, and today I'll be giving my breakdown on the first trailer of James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. And this trailer released like a couple days ago, and I would have had this video up sooner, but my computer kind of crashed, so yeah, we're here now, and I'm excited to talk about this trailer. But I'm going to be comparing this trailer to the comics, mostly the 1987 John Ostrander run, which that's like the really great one. Like, yeah, there's been other Suicide Squad runs recently, like the Rebirth or the New 52, which I'll probably reference those a little bit, but mostly the John Ostrander run, because it really feels like this movie is taken from that. But also, I'll be talking about King Shark, Starro. Guys, that ending is Starro in this trailer. I'm not just gonna be like, oh wow, that's awesome. Like, I will say that. But I'll also give my theory on what I think James Gunn will do with Starro, and how it goes with Harley Quinn. But yeah, guys, if you're ready, let's dive into this trailer.
You gotta be kidding me. You're gonna risk the entire mission for a mental defective dressed as...
Okay, so right here, we got John Cena with a white shirt that obviously doesn't fit him. But then we got Rick Flag on the right, and then we got the Thinker, which you only see like half his face here. It's not really a good showing, but he looks really cool later in the trailer. Then we got King Shark in the back, which I find it funny that he's just in the back of the bus just chilling. And then I think that's Javelin. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Javelin. But let's go on.
It's coming from a guy that wears a toilet seat on his head.
We don't leave one of our own behind.
Hopefully Harley's still alive.
No funny business, Colonel. These are dangerous people.
Alright, so not right here, there's nothing really here, just a person looking out, but they're going after Harley Quinn. And I find this scene really cool, right? And the twist that comes right now.
Team 2 is clear to go.
Fire up. 3, 2.
What are you guys doing?
Dude, Harley right there, it looks so good. I actually really like how they change Harley's like look like every single film. Like, you had Harley's look in Suicide Squad, which I thought was solid, I liked it. And then we had her look in Birds of Prey, which I wasn't a big fan of. But now we got this look. I think she has another look in the trailer. She got 2 looks in this movie. But this whole twist that they're trying to save her, but she's already saved herself, I really like that. And she's got a spear right there that looks really important, alright? Looks pretty cool. I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, maybe it's the Spear of Destiny. I barely doubt that, because yeah, that could be a Suicide Squad story. But I don't know, I feel like Spear of Destiny really fits like Justice Society, Justice League, not really Suicide Squad. But on the other hand, we do got Starro later in this trailer that is like a Justice League villain, and now he's in the Suicide Squad. So maybe they're flipping some things, and that's actually the Spear of Destiny, which would be super interesting to see Harley use it, alright? But yeah, let's continue.
What? We're here to save you.
You were gonna save me?
It was a really good plan, too.
Well, I can go back inside and you can still do it.
That's patronizing.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so we have Bloodsport, which, hold up.
Harley Quinn.
Bloodsport.
Alright, so Bloodsport, see him just like climbing down, I like that part, but it's really cool to introduce these 2 characters, because Bloodsport is kind of like the Deadshot add-on for this, because we only got Deadshot in this film, so we need another like sniper type character, and Bloodsport really fits that bill. And you got Idris Elba, who, you know, big actor. Let's continue.
Cool.
You know the deal?
Okay, so this guy, I know a lot of people have been like, hey, who is this? But this is actually Savant, I'm pretty sure that's his name. And he is a Birds of Prey villain. He's fought many different characters. He's been in more Birds of Prey comics, but he's just not that popular, so I wouldn't be surprised if he dies, like, immediately, honestly. He's not a big character at all. And I'm surprised that he wasn't in the Birds of Prey film. Like, it would have been pretty cool if he was in the Birds of Prey film, and then he shows up here, so it shows some background. But the fact that he's just showing up now, and he's one of those villains that's so obscure, shows up barely at all in the comics, I kind of feel like he may be one of the first ones to die. But let's go on.
Successfully complete the mission, you get 10 years off your sentence.
Okay, Weasel. I swear. At first, I thought this was, like, such a bad design, but I'm kind of getting used to it. But we'll see what happens to Weasel. Weasel may actually make it through the film a little bit, because Yeah, we'll see. Not a big character at all either. I think Weasel actually was a villain for Firestorm in the comics way back. Like, this is a character that hasn't been in comics for a while. Like, Weasel, he actually knew Martin Stein, went to kill Martin Stein in the comics, but that's when Martin Stein combined with, he became Firestorm. Like, we have Firestorm, and Firestorm took out Weasel, but I feel like that's all I can remember of Weasel. Like, that's all Weasel have done. But still, we got another kind of expendable villain.
Times are hard. You fail to follow my orders in any way, and I detonate the explosive device in the base of your skull. Can do the job for free.
So this is the famous Suicide Squad.
So from the left to the right, we got Weasel, Blackguard, which we already talked about Weasel, but Blackguard, played by Pete Davidson, I'm honestly kind of worried that he'll get killed off early, because he's been no promotional stuff. Like, okay, if you go to Suicide Squad Instagram, look it up, like, easy, and you have these two posts that show multiple different characters, right? And the characters you don't see in them are, like, you have Nathan Fillion's character, you don't see him. You don't see Mongal, you don't see Javelin, you don't see Blackguard. And I don't feel like they're gonna kill Mongal, because she's actually supposed to be important in this, as I remember. So, yeah, and also she's very powerful, so why would she die so easily? Javelin, I can see him dying very quickly. Blackguard, though, I hope he keeps going, because I really like Pete Davidson. He's a great actor, and it'd be cool to see what James Gunn does with him throughout the film, not just a couple scenes and then he's dead. But let's continue. Captain Boomerang, good to see him back. I actually really liked him in Suicide Squad, the first one, but yeah.
Num num.
Bro, okay. That is so... This part shocked me. The first time I watched this, seeing King Shark just come out and bite this guy was just crazy. And I really like King Shark. I know his design in this isn't like the most frightening, which I'll get to more of his design soon. But let's go on.
Any questions?
Okay, so yeah, Polka Dot Man. I'm not talking about him really. Polka Dot Man is just one of those characters, like, who cares? But this whole sequence of, like, Amanda Waller talking to all these, like, characters, like, these villains in this room, or, like, this auditorium, is actually very similar to what they did in John Ostrander's run. Like, actually, in the very first issue, you read the first issue of that run, you see Amanda Waller talk to all the new characters in, like, an auditorium, or, like, a theater type setting. I like how they're taken from that, because it does add some, like, something new compared to, like, the original Suicide Squad movie, where it was just at prison, right? It was just at, like, where the villains were. Like, they got out of the prison, then they talked to Amanda Waller. So having to go to this theater makes it seem more crazy and more up like James Gunn's alley, but let's go on. Bro. King Shark. I just love this moment. Like, okay, look at him. I actually do like his look. And yeah, I already know he's voiced by Sylvester Stallone. I knew that actually going into the trailer, but having it here, you just hear that when he says hand. Like, he's like, hand. Like, that just fits the voice of Stallone. Like, it really does. It's just so awesome. And guys, have you been on... Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. Shout out to Boss Logic. That photo of King Shark in the Rocky Balboa shorts, that's just so amazing. I would not be surprised if in this whole movie, King Shark does not once put on some gloves. If he puts on gloves, that would be so awesome. He puts on some gloves, just starts punching guys, then eating them. Like, that would just be such a great sequence. So we'll see if that happens. But for now, we got King Shark right here. Let's compare his look here and his look in The Flash. I honestly like his look in the Flash TV show a little more because he looks more frightening and more like a savage, honestly. Like, he just looks like he'd be a villain. Here, he looks, okay, like, not really like a villain. He looks kind of like a shark you'd actually want to hang out with. I don't know if you guys hang out with sharks, but you got King Shark right here, and he actually looks very similar to how he looks in the Harley Quinn show. which I did really like that show. That's an amazing show, and that was probably my favorite interpretation of the character, so we'll see. I'll give this one a chance. And so far in the trailer, he's awesome.
Yes, that is your hand. Very good.
We're all gonna die.
I hope so.
Alright, so I was trying to keep it on Polka Dot Man, but Polka Dot Man says, I hope so, so we know he's not gonna actually die. The fact that he wants to die, he's not gonna die. King Shark saying, like, hand, I think he actually wanted to ask, like, a question. He wasn't just like, hand. No, he's actually like, hand, like, my hand's up. Like, I want to ask a question. But Amanda Waller just took it as, this shark is dumb. So that's what I think that is. It's probably just the Eddie in the trailer. You're cutting out some scenes that you'll see in the actual movie.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here's the deal. We fail the mission, you die.
If we find out any information you give us is false, you die.
If we find out you have...
Dude, that look is so good. We got King Shark in the back, but we got the Thinker right here, and he actually looks really good. I like that look. That's actually my favorite look of the Thinker in the comics. I'll actually throw up a photo right now, but the Thinker in the comics, he looks really cool, and he looks very menacing, and how they did him in The Flash was good. I did like the Thinker in The Flash, but I feel like this one will be better, because you do got a really top tier actor here, and you got just a great look. And I feel like he's not gonna die immediately. He'll probably be in the film a while. He may die at the end. I hope he actually survives. Like, actually, keep him alive so we can have him in, like, a Flash film. Because this is, like, the perfect look for the Thinker. I want to see Ezra Miller's Flash go up against this Thinker. That would be great.
You have personalized license plates. You die.
What? No.
If you cough without covering your mouth...
Harley, although that isn't an open invitation for you to cough without covering your mouth.
What's the plan?
How the hell am I supposed to know?
You're the leader. You're supposed to be decisive.
Alright, here comes that joke. The joke that everybody's talking about.
I've decided that you should eat a big bag of dicks.
If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I had to eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
Why would someone put penises all over the beach?
Okay, one, that girl, that's Ratcatcher. Two, but I really like this moment because I feel like Peacemaker, John Cena's character, is going to be hilarious in this film. Really cool character. And actually, Peacemaker is getting a lot of spotlight in the comics right now. He's actually like the leader of the team. But having a show, like actually knowing that Peacemaker's show is coming up, I'm pretty sure that Peacemaker is not going to die in this film. Like, he'll stay alive. And he'll probably have a really prominent role, or there'll be like a scene that's like, hey, I did this like a couple months ago, like Peacemaker, John Cena will be like, oh, I did this whole mission like a couple months ago, and we'll be like, what is that mission? And then WB will be like, oh, you knew that mission that he referenced in the film? Well, stay tuned to find out about that mission in the upcoming Peacemaker show. That's probably what they'll do, but for now, I really like the character.
Who knows why madmen do what they do?
Alright, actually, go back to that part. Hold up. Alright, actually, that's perfect. We got Bloodsport, Polka Dot Man, Harley Quinn. So we knew that Harley wasn't gonna die. Like, she's literally right here, and this looks like ending of the film. Like, not totally ending, but towards the end of the film. And Polka Dot Man, I knew it, still alive. Bloodsport, still alive. And we don't see anybody else. Is this actually the only three that are left at the end? Like, that'd actually be crazy. Like, everybody else is dead. I barely doubt it, but I wouldn't be, like, I'm not just gonna rule it out, you know?
This is suicide.
Dude, this part, wow. Okay, this is just amazing. Seeing King Shark just rip that person in half, that was a very shocking moment, and I wonder how it got to that point. And you see other soldiers on the ground. Other soldiers, and actually I'm not sure if that's just a regular soldier or some other character, but for now, we got a bunch of soldiers. We'll probably have a sequence of King Shark just ripping through them, which I'm hyped about that.
Well, that's kind of our thing.
Alright, wait, hold up. Go back to that shot. I just want to say how great that shot is. Like, that's just such a great shot. It fits Harley Quinn, all the flowers all over the place. Like, that's probably one of the best shots in the trailer. But let's go on.
Don't you worry, eh? I'm gonna get you out of here alive.
I'm going
Okay, so this scene actually, after watching again, actually let's finish the scene.
to get you out of here alive.
So, the fact that they're talking to each other like this, they're in like some kind of bus or something, I really feel like, I think that's Ratcatcher, that girl. So is Ratcatcher 2 and Bloodsport gonna have some kind of like relationship in this film? Like, that'd be actually, I would think that'd be really intriguing to see where that goes. Because I know about Ratcatcher, I don't know about this Ratcatcher, the second one, but she could be a very interesting character, because I don't know that much about her, so James Gunn could do practically anything, where Bloodsport does have some background that you gotta keep in line. Okay, this part, I feel like King Shark has like the best shots in this trailer. We got King Shark just eating a skull, like eating a skull, like that's just crazy. I feel like I wonder whose skull that is. It may just be a random character, but what if one of the Suicide Squad members dies and King Shark's like, I'm hungry, and they just picks up a skull? Like that'd be hilarious. But right here, guys.
Oh my God, we've got a freaking kaiju up.
Guys, look at that. Starro. This is amazing, alright? Like, I really like that. I feel like that's probably one of the best shots right there. Actually, I think it's a better shot right now. Oh, okay. They don't actually, like, show him in full. But, going back to that one shot. He's crushing cars and stuff. Oh, yeah, there he is. So, having Starro in this is just crazy. And I know people be like, oh, it fits James Gunn, it makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. I'm excited for it. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. But he's a Justice League villain. He's in Justice League comics. He's never been the Suicide Squad, the last time I remembered. But to see him here as probably the big villain, the thing that the Suicide Squad has to stop, is just so cool. I know that James Gunn has been saying that Taika Waititi is playing a character. If Taika Waititi is playing Starro, I would be so down for that. Like, that just fits. Because we got Stallone playing King Shark and then Taika Waititi playing Starro. That'd just be such a great matchup. Like, we had King Shark talk with Starro for like a short scene. That'd probably be the best scene in the entire film. Like, that'd be so awesome. But my theory here is that, actually, let's go to one shot real quick. Where's Harley Quinn? Actually, hold up. Okay, autoplay. Nope. Hold up. Alright, it's going. Let's see. So, obviously, Starro shows up right here. Now, let's see the characters. We got King Shark. He's still alive. Ratcatcher 2. Polka Dot Man. Harley Quinn. I don't see Captain Boomerang anywhere. I'm kind of worried for him. But continuing, let's see. Okay, so right here, Harley Quinn, she's looking at it. Now, my theory is that Starro is gonna get beat. I think, obviously, Starro will be beat. But then after that, Starro will become Jarro. Now, you don't know who Jarro is. In the Justice League comics, Scott Snyder's run that happened, actually it ended a year ago, but in that run, you had, actually before the run, we had No Justice. And in No Justice, Starro sacrificed himself. From there, Starro became like this little tiny starfish, Jarro. He's put in a jar, and that's why they call him Jarro, and was basically like the new son, you could say, to Batman, because Batman took care of him, and then eventually Jarro became the new Robin. There's literally an issue where you see Batman going up against a villain, I can't remember who it is, but you have Jarro show up to save the day in a Robin costume. It's amazing. But Jarro is one of the best ideas from DC in like the past few years. And I wouldn't be surprised if here you have Starro get defeated, turn to a little starfish, and then kind of go with Harley Quinn. Like Harley Quinn becomes like the mother per se. Because in the comics, Starro always goes up to, or let's not call him Starro, Jarro always goes up to Batman's like father or dad, and you have that little relationship going on. But here it'll be flipped, and Jarro will go up to Harley Quinn and be like mother, mom. I feel like that'd be so good. I think that will happen. That'll be probably the ending of the film. We'll see. But let's see how this trailer ends.
Oh my God, we've got a freaking kaiju up in this shit.
I don't wanna do your... We love the rain.
Oh, this shot. Guys, this shot right here. That's an amazing shot, and I said I'd be talking about the New 52. This is the only part, honestly. Like, this is the only part that references the New 52. In the very first, like, few issues of that run, you have, like, a shot. I think Deadshot, actually, no, I don't think, I know. Deadshot's with Harley Quinn and some other characters, and they walk in the snow. It's a very cool image, and that's what that is going to here. Like, that's what this shot is taking from. And I feel like this shot is actually better than the comic panel. Because this shot looks amazing. Like how the snow goes over them, how they're kind of like silhouettes. It's probably one of the best shots of this trailer. I think that's it for the trailer.
It's like angels are splooching all over us.
Alright, so that's pretty much the trailer. Oh, okay, producers, Zack Snyder and Deborah Snyder. Come on, get the Snyderverse back. I'm gonna keep saying, guys, like, I'm with that whole restore the Snyderverse thing. Because it needs to be, like, why wouldn't you? But actually, guys, I was going to do like a slow, like go through it like shot by shot, but we kind of already did that. I was planning on doing like shot by shot after this, but there's no reason to. I went over everything I needed to. But yeah, guys, if you want the trailer in full, like no stops, I better not get no comments like, oh, you stopped the trailer so much and talked. That's the point of this video. But if you want to see the trailer going at fast speed, like no stops, I'll link down below the link to this trailer in the description so you can check it out. But yeah, that's really my thoughts on this. I really feel like this trailer is taken from the John Ostrander run, especially that auditorium scene, and all these characters, they're like, actually their costumes, like, it really takes from that run, not really the New 52, not at all from the Rebirth. The Rebirth is total 2016 Suicide Squad, like, that fits there. And the New 52 is kind of like that too, where this is taking from the Suicide Squad run that I really like. Like, the run, John Ostrander's Suicide Squad run is amazing. It's the best Suicide Squad run, and this looks to be the best Suicide Squad movie. It's already better than the original. So yeah, guys, tell me your thoughts on this trailer down below. I wonder how long this breakdown video is gonna be. I kind of just went for it, gave my thoughts on it, guys. I was just, going for it, trying to give you guys the best content. But yeah, guys, if you liked the video, give a big thumbs up. New channel, make sure to subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on my next Suicide Squad video. I'll be doing reactions to this movie because it'll be coming out on HBO Max. And the same way we did Zack Snyder's Justice League, which that was really hard. That was 4 hours, guys. That was really hard to edit. This won't be easier because it's like 2 hours. And I'll probably get the videos out quicker. But yeah, I'll be doing like reactions, like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and then a review video. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.